What minimum age should you have for facial plastic surgery? In my clinic, you have to be at least 18 before we do surgery, but it really depends that you have spent enough time thinking about it, and just because you've heard something is new, you jump on it, is the worst thing you can do. I think at least 1 or 2 years of contemplation doesn't necessarily hurt, because your appearance doesn't change, doesn't go nowhere, so does a good surgeon. You can have a chat with them at the age of 18, but you don't need to jump into surgery and you come back in your 20s. Generally speaking, based on my experience, my personal experience, as well as the experience as a surgeon, I feel that young women are further matured in their decision-making process than men. If I see a woman that is 18 asking for halo surgery, she's more likely to know exactly what she wants, versus the guy who's 25 comes into my clinic after a rugby game and says, "Can you put it here?" Most of the time, men don't necessarily have such in-depth understanding of facial balance as women. Why? I always joke, but I say men have only 5 looks, and there's this shaved face, beard, dirty, clean, day of your wedding. These are the 5 looks of a man, versus women, they play with hair, they use different makeups, so they have much more plasticity to understand different appearances of themselves as versions of themselves, which also helps to kind of mature and understand when is the time that I want to have surgery. Minimum age 18, I would prefer if you're 20, 21, because that means you had a little bit of time to actually getting used to being grown up.